What's good, YouTube? This is Smashing Pumpkin here, and this is a video response to Underworld6667. He wants to do an experiment with this card, Helios, Primordial Sun. I made this deck before. It doesn't really work out too well, but I tried it out last format, so this might be a little bit different. But I don't have too high of expectations for it, but I'll give you a deck list anyway, just to give my little opinion. So here we go. First we have 3 DD Survivors. I couldn't find 2 of them. I used to have this deck like all hollowed out with like alties, but it's whatever now. It's really embarrassing. 3 Cyber Valley, 2 Helios Primordial Sun, 3 Kais the Shadow Monarch, 2 Mobius the Frost Monarch, 2 DD Scout Plane, 2 Kraybons, 1 Rose Warrior Revenge, 2 DD Warrior Lady, 1 Banisher of the Radiance. That's the monsters. For spells we have 1 Defissure, 1 Rhoda, 2 Pot of Duality, a Dark Hole, a Mind Control, an Allure of Darkness, and E-Telly. For traps we have 3 Macrocosmos, 1 Return, 1 Mirror Force, 2 D-Prison, 1 Torrential, and 2 Bottomless. I'll just go through all the little combinations you can do. DD Survivor is probably the main card in your deck. Even though, like, you're trying to make Helios, it still, like, outshines her in every single aspect. It can recover itself whenever you have Macrocosmos or Banisher out. It's really good. It combos well with, the 3 Cyber Valleys, which you can basically use to, tribute off the Helios, remove both of them. And then you draw 2 cards. That's how it works. And there are 2 other effects that you don't use too often. But yeah, that's how you basically gain advantage in the deck and go through all your cards. Using DD Survivor or Helios or Scout Plane. All sorts of fun little things. Helios itself, its effect is like usually irrelevant, except for this one time where I attacked for a game with like a 21 attack Helios. That was a fun game, but anyway, you special summon it out whenever you activate Macrocosmos. However, you can only special summon 1 Helios, and it's only when Macrocosmos is activated. So here's a little example off to the side here. So you activate Macrocosmos, right? You can only special summon 1 Helios Primordial Sun in whatever position, and also there's something else about it. It can only be during your main phase. You can't activate it during the battle phase, and special summon the Helios. And that's all the rulings I can remember about the special summoning of Helios. Yeah. So basically the 3 things you can do with Helios is Cyber Valley it, use it for synchro material with Kraybons or Rose Warrior, or you can tribute it for one of your 5 Monarchs. And that's basically it. Scout Plane is the same thing as Survivor, except it's weaker, but it's a little bit more versatile. Rose Warrior, you can switch it out with Rhoda. Kraybons, you can switch it out with E-Telly. More Rhoda targets, basically. It's really good too, just for like a little first turn set, while you're still building up. And Banisher, you could also play Psychic Commander. Either's fine. Defissure is just a copy of Macrocosmos if you another copy of Macrocosmos if you need it. Rhoda searches out your survivors, warrior ladies, rose, whatever you need. Duality. I don't have dualities actually, so I just tried to find 2 cards of equal value. So I came up with Remove Trap and Blind Spot Strike. Basically gives your deck a little bit more consistency. I don't know what else I'd run other than those 2. Really, I don't. I'm sort of stuck. Dark Hole and Mind Control. Basically to get advantage and to use your tuners a little bit better. Allure, Draw Power, and Italy for like a synchroing kind of engine, so you can use Helios a little bit more effectively. 3 Macrocosmos. It's basically how you gain advantage in the deck. Return. Basically so you can recycle like all the strategies that you used previously, like your Craybons, your Cyber Valley, and just massive synchro summon and draw. And attack, I guess. Mirror Force. It's a little self-explanatory. Same with all your other traps, they're pretty much staples. The good things about this deck is that it takes your opponent by surprise. Like, nobody expects to see Macrocosmos around anymore. Another good thing about this deck is that it's decently consistent, and you get like massive advantage really quickly. Sorry, my bad. Bad things about this deck are like Cyber Valley is really susceptible to Book of Moon. If you like need to defend yourself with it, so they could just book it. And then if they effect veiler it, like, you're sort of screwed, because it has no attack. These can sometimes clog up your hand and they're just dead draws, or you don't see them at all, which is a bummer. The problem about Helios is that it clogs up your hand, and if you use macro to special summon Helios from your hand, you basically -1. So there's nothing good about that. Other bad things, people destroying your Macrocosmos. But with Heavy Storm not in the format, this could become a non-issue. That's all I can really say. Rate, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys like this video. It's a little bit long, but, you know, there's lots to explain. Oh yeah, one last thing. Extra deck really doesn't matter. Just include a lot of 8s, 6s, and 7s. And a few 5s and whatever. And also... what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. The best thing you can do with this deck is side out of macro entirely and go into like Frogs or another Monarch deck with like Apprentice Engine or something. That could work out pretty well. So this is Smashing Pumpkin signing out. I hope you like this video.